That was a cool noise. What's up, peoples? Welcome to ADD on video. My name's Sheldon. Thanks for watching. You have to excuse me a little bit. I got a bit of a raw throat going on this week, so hopefully I don't sound too weird or you hear me gulping, trying to protect my throat. That was gross. I sincerely apologize for that. As you may have guessed already from the beginning of this video and the title of this video, I am currently the proud owner of one fidget spinner. Now, anybody who really knows me isn't going to believe me when I say this, but I swear to God I didn't buy it for myself. My girlfriend bought it for me. I swear to God that is the absolute truth. I had thought about buying one, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But I'm one of these people who tries to pretend to be hip all the time, you know? Cool kid. And I just want to know, what the fuck is the deal with these fidget spinners? I don't understand. I see these kids using them all the time, and I just didn't get them. We're going to go didn't in the past tense. But I could never actually bring myself to buy one. I was in a store one time even, and I was like looking really hard, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. However, I have been told by several people in the past little while that I probably should get one of these things. So, well, the name of this channel is a.d.d on video. Let's flash on the screen for everybody to see again. It's a play on what this channel is about, because it's sort of all over the place, and even I don't know what the fuck it's about. But it's also something from me. I have the ADDs. I was actually one of the first kids I know diagnosed with ADD. And I wouldn't say that now that I'm older, I have a handle on it, if you could. I've just learned to sort of deal with life, and I'm mostly getting by. But some people who knew me told me that I should get a fidget spinner. Even this one lady I met outside of a convenience store while I was looking at a poster of a fidget spinner, because I was holding the dog while the girlfriend was inside buying something, starts telling me all about these fidget spinners. It's changed her kid's life. They now sit there and can sit through a movie or something like that. She says that her kids have ADD and now there's nothing there anymore. They're cured. They can sit through things. They can do stuff. It's this magical, wonderful cure. And I said to her, interesting, because I have ADD as well. I get it. You know, I get a little fidgety sometimes. And she's like, you gotta get this thing. You gotta get it. Anyways, fast forward 2 weeks later. A whole bunch of other people tell me that I should get one of these things. I mentioned it to my girlfriend. And the lovely human being that she is, she shows up the next day with one for me. So now I have this little thing. So she gives me this thing, I open it up, I start spinning it. And then what? What do you do with it? So I still can't figure it out. I take it to work with me, and I put it on my desk, and I say, okay, I want to pick it up a couple times today, see what happens, see if it helps me concentrate, see if it helps me work better, maybe, like magical toys. And then I start doing research on the fidget spinners while I'm getting some work done. I start flipping around YouTube and checking out some articles every here and there saying, what's the deal with a fidget spinner? And I start to learn a few things about this fidget spinner. Like, for one, do you know the story of the woman who invented the fidget spinner? This woman invented the fidget spinner to help her out in life. But she then says, this is a great idea. She goes and gets a patent. I think she takes it to Hasbro. And they're like, yeah, we love this idea. Let's totally do something with it. They never wind up doing anything with it. This was back in like the 90s, early 90s. It comes to 2015, and her patent comes up. And because they haven't really done anything with the fidget spinner that she invented, she doesn't have enough money to renew the patent. Patent goes away. Now remember, that was 2015. So now everybody and their mother can make their own fidget spinners, and they do. You know, somehow the right kids get their hands on it, the right people get their hands on it, and boom, fidget spinners take off. And this poor woman didn't make a dime off of the thing. And it's kind of sad, and it's kind of funny, because I'm also a terrible person. So I'm feeling fucking terrible for this woman, and I continue down this rabbit hole of these fidget spinner things. And I say, cool, well, you know, it's gotta be like Pogs were back in my day, or, you know, other toys kids played. You gotta be able to do something fun and cool with them. You gotta be able to do awesome tricks with them. So I head over to YouTube and I type in fidget spinner tricks, and there's fucking zillions of videos on these things. Everybody and their mother is trying to do fidget spinner tricks for YouTube. And the weirdest part about this whole thing is none of the tricks are tricks. You know, you think you'd see people doing some really cool, awesome stuff with these things, but essentially most tricks that are happening are just people spinning it and saying, hey look, I can spin it on one finger. Hey look, I can spin it on one finger. That's a trick. Or they get it spinning and then they toss it between their hands. Yeah. And they toss it between their hands. And like those are the only tricks that exist. Actually, my favorite trick that I saw while I was doing this was this little kid starts the thing spinning like this, then goes ahead and like just does a flip while holding it, and then comes back and holds the like the fidget spinner up to the camera. He's like, yo, boom, fidget spinner trick. So there's no real tricks that you can do with these things that are like mucho impressive unless you can do a flip while still holding it. But if you weren't holding it and you did a flip, I would still be very impressed with you. So you can't do tricks with these things. So I start wondering, all right, what's the deal? Why do all the kids love it? Do they really cure the ADDs? Or ADHD as the kids have it these days. There was no H back in my day. I don't know what that means. So when you actually look, there is no research whatsoever that says that fidget spinners can help children focus in school or in wherever it is they are. But somebody heard that somewhere, and that's like the go-to thing. What's the deal with the fidget spinners? Oh, they help kids concentrate. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the kids being like, yeah, Mom, that thing helps me concentrate. Totally, you know? Just, yeah, get me one. I'm going to take it to school with me. No, it's totally fine. It helps me concentrate. It was like me back in the day. Yeah, Mom, I totally need that Ninja Turtle. It's going to help me concentrate. So there's no research that actually correlates these fidget spinners to having any sort of healing powers. However, in one video I watched, there was a psychologist who said that fidget spinners aren't necessarily a thing themselves that help, but there are things that people with ADD or who have trouble concentrating can do and use to help them focus more. And a fidget spinner can just be one of these things. And this starts to actually really resonate with me. Being somebody who has ADD and who stopped taking the pills a very long time ago, I've had to find ways to cope with my ADD in order to get work done. And I always used to actually joke with people that I am a person who needs a lot of distraction to concentrate. So like, I can't do anything without music. I think I've spoken about this in other videos before, but I always have music going. I find it hard to do stuff when there's not music in my ears, when there's silence around. I remember when I was in university and it came time to study for an exam, everybody would want to go to like the top floor in the library, in the very back where like, you know, there's the most dead silence of the world. Nobody will be able to find them for weeks. I couldn't deal with that. I would just go crazy in situations like that. I had to sit on the first floor near like the photocopy machines because that's where the most action was, and that was where I found it with my music in too. And that's how I found it easier to study, oddly. And then it clicks for me. For the past couple days at work, while I've been working, I've been sitting there with this thing in my hand the entire time. And I haven't been doing fancy tricks. Pretty much all I can do is put it between my two fingers and wobble it. I can maybe hold it on one finger. Yeah. Boom, fidget spinner trick. And that's about all I can do with it. But it's what I've been doing, and it's been keeping me going. I'm sure if I didn't have this fidget spinner thing, I'd probably be flicking a pen, playing with other things. But I now sort of get it. I don't know if every kid needs a fidget spinner. I understand maybe teachers who don't want them in their classroom. Kids might go a little overboard with things, whereas childlike adults like myself can probably still manage to sit at their desk and get some work done well. We go like this. So I still don't understand the fidget spinner, but I'm going to leave it sitting at my desk. And I'm going to fidget spin. And that is all I have to say for today about that. I don't know, am I fucking crazy? Are fidget spinners just stupid? Am I just a big child? Am I insane? I don't know. Leave me a comment, let me know. Do you have a fidget spinner? I bet you do. You just don't want to tell anybody, so you're not going to leave a comment. I dare you to leave a comment and say you have a fidget spinner. I dare you. If you enjoyed watching this or any of my other videos, please give me a thumbs up. I really like thumbs ups. Subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Stuff will come right to you. Like my Facebook page. Again, videos will sort of just show up in your news feed there from me. It'll be awesome. I post a lot of articles and other things I find interesting there through the days with some commentary, so stop by and check those out too. And if you need to find my Facebook or any of my other social media places, here is a handy list for your convenience. Most of the time it's just 40 deuce. Find me there. I do stuff sometimes. And that's it. Thanks again for watching. Fidget spin fade out. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention that if you actually want to see something really intelligent about fidget spinners, check out PBS Idea Channel's episode on them. It's one of my favorite channels ever, and I thought this one was actually a really interesting video, so I was looking up stuff about fidget spinners. I'm going to leave a link to it and some of the other stuff down in the comments there. Bye. Look, I'm a fidget spinner master. Watch me do this trick. Amazing, I know.